Few issues expose the rank hypocrisy of the Labor Party more than the Commonwealth Integrity Commission. You know, the Coalition has already furnished detailed legislation for such a commission. And the only reason it's not proceeding is the Labor Party refuses to support it. And we even have the Shadow Attorney-General laughing and scoffing at the proposition of a Commonwealth Integrity Commission. Now, you see, Deputy Speaker, I would have respect for the Labor Party, I truly would, if their opposition to our legislation was based on an alternative legislation. Have they furnished one, Deputy Speaker? No. Does the Shadow Attorney-General wish today to furnish an alternative piece of legislation? No, because they have nothing, Deputy Speaker. They have nothing more than 2 pages of talking notes, no doubt written in hand by the Leader of the Opposition when he was at school, along with his economics dissertation. That's all they have. There's only one party that is truly holding this back more than anything, and that is the Labor Party, together with, the little pixies at the bottom of the garden with whom they dance hand in hand, the Greens. Now, if there is an organisation in this country, Deputy Speaker, which should never, ever dictate on integrity, it is the Australian Labor Party. Now, I'm not just talking here about the Craig Thompsons, the Sam Dastyari's or the OBs or the Ian McDonalds. There's an insight here that hasn't been raised yet, Deputy Speaker. If you think about everyone they've had lined up from the other side to speak about integrity today, there's something missing. We've had members from Victoria, Northern Territory, WA. Guess who's missing? The Shadow Attorney-General is already squirming. Guess who's missing from this lineup? There is no Queenslander from the Labor Party speaking to this. So where is the member for Moreton and Griffith? Where is the member for Rankin? Where is the member for Oxley? They're all in their suites, in their rooms, under their desks, Deputy Speaker. They're rocking back and forth, their hands over their ears, saying, I can't hear this, I can't hear this. And I tell you why, Deputy Speaker, because the Queensland Labor government is burning in an inferno of misconduct, and those opposite know it. They come in here today with all the motherhood statements about integrity in office, and yet they fail to mention the very government, the very jurisdiction in this nation, which is burning because of its lack of integrity, and that is the Queensland Labor government, and they know it, and that's why the Shadow Attorney-General has fallen silent with his head down at the desk. He knows as much as the rest of them do that the Queensland Labor government is in deep trouble. We have a conga line, Deputy Speaker. We have a conga line of people, all statutory office bearers or former office bearers in Queensland, running from the Queen Street Mall all the way to 1 William Street. And guess what they're doing? They are blowing the whistle on the lack of integrity by the Palaszczuk government in Queensland. And what do those opposites say about that today? Nothing. Oh, they're blaming News Corp. There you go, the good old News Corp. Thank you. We'll take the News Corp option from the Shadow Attorney-General. They know that it is ridiculous. I mean, here we have a situation, just to mention one given time, of the Integrity Commissioner, Ms Stevenov, who's been asking tough questions of the Labor government in Queensland because of their use of lobbyists in the executive building during the last election campaign. So she makes a complaint about one of her staff members. And what happens? Within 2 weeks, her office is raided and a laptop that she had asked to be investigated, asked to be forensically examined, is taken and allegedly wiped. What was on that laptop, I wonder, Premier Palaszczuk? What lack of integrity is your office representing, and why do your federal colleagues come in here and stay silent about your state, your jurisdiction and your government?
The member's time has expired.